Downtown. Today we're unstoppable. See, they call him Comrade Black. And they call me Comrade too. That just feels silly. You want to have distinct vocabularies between parties. Also, he's not very much of a comrade because the guy is clearly some sort of military dictator. Like, he's a president. Not even like a minister president or something. You know he's the president. How could those guys just show up in this comic like, hey, someone's got to be sad. Look at that suit. That's a cool suit. I wear that suit. That looks cool. That looks hippin' and happening, stippin' and styling. I'm a sad little boy. I like this layup of like, hey, here's some freeway. Because logically, the city has infrastructure. Great. I forgot about that detail. Hope you're ready for the difficulty to pick up, because we're starting to see actual hazards instead of just a stray puddle of ink. Wow. Anyway, let's ignore this guy for a little bit, because he just wants us to straight up start doing the mission. As we all know, I have a preference for coloring things up a little bit. Adding a little splash of pink to this place before we start moving on. The less I have to do on a rebound, the better. Like, look, it's already starting to clear up a bit. We got some color points in the back, so we don't have to worry too much about that, which has never been a problem so far, so... A race down the freeway, he says. The problem is that there's just not any interesting movement tech in this game. So a race is just go to the place. What an amazing! I got a challenge in one. Now, you may have noticed that there was a mission up there, up at the rafters. Well, apparently, something must be going on, or else they wouldn't be putting missions up there. Well, we can ride the train if we really want to. Personally, wouldn't recommend it since we don't have a ticket, but we can. So as you can see, the trains have a Z on them. We can use them as little Z target indicators. This allows us to ride the trains or make our way to our objective without having to worry too much about how we're doing this. Now imagine the reason they gave you a got it in one bonus is to sort of make it a little bit more difficult to just do an objective, see what you have to do, take note of it, and then just do it in your own time. Wow, I didn't know you were such a mechanic, Blob. I imagine we are gonna have to paint all the freaking train cars, so let's go ahead and take care of that while we have no time at all. Shouldn't take too long anyway. Oh my goodness. Can I just not fall off, please? Please, nerf. Cheapers, they just don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. But I've got patience, and we got like 8 minutes, and I don't need that much time anyway, so we're fine. Is that them? I think that's all of them. So we're done with that. The problem I have with this level is that this large section is very disconnected from the rest of the level. It's still kind of part of it, so... Oh golly goodness, now we have motivation to take a freaking train ride all the way there. Well, might as well take care of that right now. I should have paid attention, but this is what you get when you don't. You end up riding a car you don't even own. Riding a car. Car. Look how Blob is like getting in, he's like, ah yeah! I'm riding a train. You really gotta want this, don't you? It's making you work for it. However, now that we have a style, now that we're styling, now they're employing a little bit more dangerous guys. Heavy inkies. Look a little bit sillier now. The biggest problem with these guys is that they cost a lot more ink to take care of. They're not just ones. Wait until he is reloading to attack. I don't think I ever cared about that advice. As you can see, it's not a problem, or a squablem, depending on where from Sportown you are, from whence you hail. As much as I praise Iron Claw, by the way, I still think Iron Claw needs to dim down the fucking use of terms like palm. No one knows what a fucking palm is. I know what a foot is in an inch, but hell if I know what a palm is. Or a pace. Fair, I don't even know if you can if you're disallowed from saving them if you don't have any color to begin with. I'm sure we'll find that out as time goes by. Excelente. Extra time is what I need. Extra time will keep me freed. Let's give this place a nice once over. Heck yeah. So now we're gonna learn how to not get deep fried. Now, the thing that gets me is theoretically we can just kind of use the walls for this, but for some reason it insists that we do it its way. But we got it in one, and it gives us a little extra time to work with, which we kind of need. It's another style. Still splatter them just fine, though. What do you want, Artie? That's a Biff. Biff, what do you know, man? They're just like, we showed up for the work, but we don't really need it. Coulda stayed home, couldn't ya? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. And we get our little 3-minute bonus for going into a new area. As you can see, this one's a little bit more difficult to paint. We're starting to see some difficulty show up. Give them back to the people of Panau. Jeepers, you got some high expectations of me, don't you? It's like, hey Blob, can you pick up my laundry while you're at it? What do you need me to be, Zip? Sure. Give him a beat down, Blob. Don't show them swines any mercy. Whew, that arrow's going nuts. Oh my goodness, it's like, hey, you unlock some things. Please do all of the things while you can. 25% painted, though. Not gonna argue with that, with those numbers. Look at there's like a little tree growing out of this garbage. Good. Just to make sure everything here is painted. But now that we're up here, we might as well explore a little bit. Oh no, well fine, I won't explore then. I'll just be an extremely sad potato. That's what makes you happy. What do you need, Artie? Orange it is. I forgot what orange is. Sizzling plates. But we got it in one. Kind of curious to see where this goes. All right. Please. I know! I unlocked cool things. Awesome-tastic. Extra splash of color can help a lot. Nothing but point value of a locale. Let's give this place an extra touch. Biff, what do you need, my man? And because we already beat a bunch of enemies, we got even more points for our Shrivel Troubles. Yellow paint points. Ooh, we got a soccer field. How sporting. Oh, we have multiple objectives in one. Now ain't that hip and fresh? This is new. This is very new. It's very different from how it usually works. It's basketball. Last El Objectivo. Let's give it a little spin. Still only 30 though. Screw you for getting greedy, I guess. Just pumping out nasty gas. I can't stop it. Kind of open to address that person, but hey, I think this is a good point to call it off for now. Next time, more of this.